Hello and welcome back. The next one will be DG today, finishing at actually 109.76 and very interesting price action. Everyone thought it will be already pumping up, but it was a false leg formation. But the quick answer is yes, it's coming. It's very close because if you see here, we have a very strong upside down formation. So if you look, we had the previous descending at this level, and then after a very nice upside move, we pierced much lower to it. We came back, this line worked as a attractor. Now we went again much lower. And of course, this line still acts as our price target. And if you let's remove the drawing. So if you look further into this situation, what was forming here is so-called kind of knee formation. So it was one knee here, second knee, we go down a little bit, and because we historically don't have any very strong looking, let's say, price level that will work as support, but what works strongly here is actually stochastic situation. So stochastically speaking, we are now in the behavior very similar to what was observed previously on volatilities, like when you have bouncing after very strong decline, then should be final bounce, and then should be very strong upside. Why I say final bounce? Because here you can clearly see the distances between stochastic psi k and d became quite fast. So once it will break, should be a little bit going down, and then it will go higher. But it's not similar to those that we observed here. You might say, why wouldn't it repeat the same situation? Of those is that you see the negative waves of MACDs are kind of vanished. We might have a small one false and then should be a rebounds. And also the price action here is actually without any shadows. It's quite strong, so usually it might indicate that it will be just another killing of stop losses, and then we should go sharp high. But the question is, will it be a very strong upside or no? To that we need to be very careful. I don't expect very strong upside immediately. The reason for this is that the angle, or the actual derivative of the moving average 20, the blue line, is still very big, so it's a negative derivative. It's going straight up. The momentum when we will indeed observe a nice upside formation is when the moving average 20, let's draw it green, will start turning here. And if we will have a situation that the price will stick to it and go lower, here we will need to be careful. So we can trade on this small upside, but then will be a bigger rebounds, and only then we should see a very strong movement up. So if you like to trade on this small one, although it looks small, but it is actually 102, you can see 110, almost 8% here you can trade, but I would wait for a couple of weeks to enter at this horny, and then it should be very, very interesting price action. You can see similar situation happening here, but this horny was a bit higher, so it was skewed upwards. Here it should be skewed downwards, because when it's skewed upwards, it's usually happens at the false upsides, and that's exactly what happened. When it will be skewed downwards, it will be really killing a lot of stop losses and then jumping up. And speaking of price target here, of course, it will be this level. I would, there will be also, let's say, a lower level, a weak one, a weak resist is this one. I would exit somewhere here. And with this being said, that's actually the way of trade. Still trying to estimate the support levels. It's very hard because you see historically we were a long time not in these levels. You can only guess it, but a very good indicator would be it's again flattening of stochastic RSI. So going to zero levels, both K and D waves, and also actually mutual situation when you have MACD crossing up and when you have a turning or flattening of moving average 20. So these three parameters together and the horny formation, it's a very strong buy because people will be exiting and losing stop losses. That's exactly would be the purpose here, and then it should be very strong upside. So I would say up to 5% coming few days profit if you want to play on these false rebounds, and then the bigger one, the stronger one will be coming maybe after the next week. We need closely watch it. But overall, it's very promising. It's almost there. Actually, buying anywhere below 95 should be very good entry, and then just slowly entered into the position. At least that would be my strategy here. With this being said, that's all. Actually, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like this type of studies. Press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos. See you at another episodes.